Every choice is forming something. Joshua 24:15 says, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. We usually don't think of big decisions as spiritual decisions. Who should I marry? Should I take this job? Should I move? Should I retire? Should I buy a maple bar or an apple fritter? Okay, that last one may not be as deeply theological, though I'm willing to have the conversation. But Joshua stood before Israel and reminded them that life is shaped by choice. And don't miss that. Life is shaped by choice. In fact, I would say that choice is always the threshold to the shape of your life. Researchers estimate that we, on average, make 35,000 choices per day. 226 of those are food-related, and yes, that would include the maple bar. But let's take a closer look at our verse. Joshua said, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. That was not just a one-time altar call. It was a way of life. And so every day we make lots of unnoticed choices and possibly some really big ones. We choose what gets our attention. We choose what we respond to when we're frustrated. We choose what we feed our minds and our stomachs. And we choose whether to forgive or hold resentment. We choose whether to follow impulse or wisdom. And here's the part we may not always connect to our spiritual growth, and that's our decisions. Our decisions are not just about outcomes. And let's say that again, because I think it's really important and it's easy to miss. Our decisions are not just about outcomes, they are about formation. A decision does not simply move me from one circumstance to another. It helps shape the kind of person I'm becoming. For example, someone may find themselves buried in debt. Been there and done that. They bought a house at the very top of what the bank said that they could afford. Then they bought furniture to match the new place, and that they did on a credit card. Then came the celebration dinner with friends, also on the card. Then they looked at the 20-year-old car sitting in the driveway, and they said, well, maybe it's time for something a little more respectable. Now, none of those choices by themselves may have felt like spiritual crisis. They may have even seemed understandable at the moment. But over time, those decisions can reveal something deeper, maybe impulsiveness, maybe a hunger for approval, maybe a lack of wisdom, maybe a quiet belief that having better things will somehow make life seem more secure. And if that person sat down with a wise financial counselor, they might discover the issue didn't begin with the house. It began much earlier in small, subtle decisions repeated over time. And that, my friend, is formation. Our choices are always training something in us. They train our desires. They train our patience. They train our contentment. They train our trust. And yes, if we're honest, a few of them have trained the car to know exactly where the donut shop is. So when Joshua said, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve, he is not just asking for a religious answer. He's asking, what's shaping you? And that's why Joshua's call was so important then and is still important now. He was not simply asking Israel to pick a religious label. He was asking them to decide what kind of people they would be. Would they be formed by the gods of the surrounding nations, or would they be formed by the God who delivered them, guided them, fed them, forgave them, and brought them home? We face the same kind of question, maybe in a similar looking way. Will this choice make me more loving? Will this choice make me more honest? Will this choice make me more patient? Will this choice pull me closer to Jesus or quietly train my heart away from him? And sometimes we want God to bless our decisions after we've made them. But spiritual maturity begins when we invite God into the decision before it's made. So today, maybe the question is not only, what should I do? Maybe it's, Lord, what is this choice forming in me? because every choice is taking us somewhere. Every repeated choice is training our heart. And every day, in ordinary moments, we are answering Joshua's question again. Choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. And by God's grace, we can say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. So reflect on this today. What small decision today could become an act of worship? This is Pastor Kip, and I look forward to our visit tomorrow.